Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all been well. Today we're using a rinseless wash to clean some wheels. Before we get into that, if you're new to the channel, please do give us a subscribe. And if you find it useful, do give it a like. And please watch to the end because it really helps get my content suggested to new viewers. So what we're doing today is we're using rinseless wash by DIY Detail. I've heard some good things about it. I usually use O&R, but today I thought I'd give DIY Detail a crack. So I've just measured out 15 litres to begin with, and then I'll be adding 60 millilitres of a rinseless wash, and then I'll be just give it a quick stir, and then I'll just fill up the IK sprayer directly from the bucket, because then I don't have to measure it out twice again, so it saves a bit of time and it saves me doing a bit of maths again. So I've never really bothered with rinseless washers until last year when we had a bit of a drought and we had a hosepipe ban, and then I've been using it in winter. I feel like it really does help save on time and you can get it done quickly without getting a lot of equipment out. So I'm just going to be using a few um, brushes and mitts and stuff, etc. But other than that, I'm just using Rinseless to clean the wheel and just a wheel cleaner to kind of give a bit of a pre-wash. So we'll get outside. So you've got a few new brushes from Detailed Factories. I've got that wheel brush. I've got the tire brush already. I've got a soft brush. I've got the EZ wheelbarrow brush. I really love that, really helpful. And I've got this mitt, and I've also got this little brush by Wheel Woolies to get behind calipers, but I don't know if we're going to use that. And also I've got like a brush to give it agitate the lug nuts as well. So let's get outside. As you can see, them wheels are really filthy. Let's see what we can do. So I'm just spraying a wheel cleaning dilute at 1 to 10. It's in the turtle wax sprayer. I really like this head on it. It gives that foaming kind of action. So I thought I'd use that in this bottle. Just spraying it on, and then I'll be starting off with the tires and then just rinsing it off. So this is the first time I've used a rinseless wash for wheels. If I've done anything wrong or if there's any suggestions, please let me know in the comments section and let me know how you clean your wheels with rinseless wash. Like I said, this is the first time for me, so I need to do a bit of learning. So just cleaning the tires to begin with. I think I had a graphene tire protectant on by Turtle Wax. To be fair, I don't know if it's still on there, but every time I clean the tires, there doesn't seem to be as much dirt. So maybe it's still there, maybe it's not. I'll have to give it a look and maybe top it up a little bit. So if you've seen one of my previous videos, when I'm cleaning the tires or wheels, I always spray the tool, whatever it may be, before I put it back in. So it's just kind of reduce that dirt getting in to the bucket again. So just rinsing off the wheel here. The wheel cleaner has removed some dirt accompanied with the sprayer. So then we'll come in for the contact wash. So I'm just using the IK spray now to spray it onto the wheel. I'm not holding back spraying loads on. Unfortunately, DIY Detail Rinseless is a bit more expensive than O&R and other rinseless washes in the UK, which is unfortunate. You have to get it competitive, you have to buy a gallon. So I'm just going ahead spraying it on and then coming in with a wheel brush to clean them barrels. Even though I'm not doing a deep clean, I won't be using fallout remover or tar remover, but I'm still trying to get them barrels clean, trying to stay on top of this. Because these winter months, when you slack, when you come back into spring, you'll see your wheels are caked with brake dust, and then it's a battle trying to get them clean again. So I try to stay on top of them as best as I can. There again, just rinsing off the brush before I put it back into the bucket. Now this is a new brush that I bought by DIY. What is it? Detail Factory. It's a nice brush, expensive though, but yeah, I think it's more suitable for wheels with wider spokes and gaps in there. It does work getting in on this wheel and getting on the face. I'm just getting used to it. A lot more expensive than other ones, but to be fair, it's worth the extra money because of the rubberized handles and the rubberized body. I saw a few of the brushes and they were about sub £10, but I thought this one's better. It's got a better feel to it as well. I don't like the wooden handles or the plastic ones, especially when you clean working with water. It's easily slips out, and that's what annoys me about the EZ brush. Once I've cleaned a couple of wheels, the hand is just so slippy. I can't get hold of it. Now coming in with this mitt, I like to get right behind the spokes, so I'm not holding back, cleaning these wheels as best as I can, and then they'll stay clean until next time. So just spraying a bit more Rinseless on there again, and I'm just going to come in with these little brushes to get the lug nuts clean, and then just making sure I get right in there and getting any dirt out there as well. And I'll come in with a soft tiff brush and just trying to get in between the spokes to see if I've missed any bits, and just making sure it's nice and clean. And there we have it, a really nice clean wheel there. I genuinely believe it has done a good job there. There is some tar and some fallout and some bits of dirt on there. We'll come in for a close up. But I think it's actually done a fantastic job cleaning them wheels. To say it's the front wheel where most of the brake dust is, it's done brilliantly. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's done all right. So I will be using Rinseless again in the future. What I like about Rinseless is it reduces a lot of products. You don't have to use like so many different products. I've just used a wheel cleaner. To be fair, I didn't have to use that wheel cleaner, but I wanted to just to get that embedded brake dust off. But then wheels look fantastic, so I'm going to finish it off with some Geon wet coat to coat them wheels and just give a bit of protection. So what do you guys think of these wheels? Do you think I could have done something better, worse, or they're okay? Let me hear what you use. I've used Rinseless for the first time. Usually I use O&R, but I've heard good things about Absolute as well. I think the only downside of Rinseless is it's not that fun. You know, when you use some foam, it looks fantastic, doesn't it? And it looks interesting. But I think that's the downside to Rinseless. It's just a bit boring, but it actually does get a good job done, and it saves a lot of time. Like especially when I've got a friend who can't, he doesn't have a garage, and where he lives, it's difficult to wash a car, and something like a rinseless wash would be perfect for him. I found wet coat is fantastic for wheels. So before I get off, I'm just going to give it a quick spray it with a bit of wet coat, and we've got some fantastic protection there. So I'll leave you there, guys, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any suggestions, leave it in the comment section, and I will see you next time. Take care, and bye bye.